Hello there and welcome to the new Power BI tutorial, and in this tutorial I will show you how you can create the Power BI key influencer chart. So key influencer chart, as the name suggests, highlights the dimension values which is influencing a lot to the metric. For example, which product is basically influencing the sales or the profit or things like those. So if that is what the requirement we have, we can use the pre-configured key influencer chart and get the insights. So before that, this sheet is present in the description. So if you want to look back any other tutorial, you can look it back. Along with this, there is another report which is present related to all the tutorials of from my blog, which is more than 800 tutorials, where you can search for any relevant Python or Click or Tableau or Power BI related tutorials. Alright, so let's go into the Power BI and see it in action. So here we are within the Power BI, and this is how the key influencer charts looks like. So if you see, we have this product subcategory as one of the dimension, where we have the multiple product subcategories which is influencing the sales to increase. So we have two options over here, whether we can see where it is increasing or we can see if it is decreasing. So it will show this particular category which is indicating that because of this the sales is decreasing. This is the most influencing category, along with the labels, paper, pen and art, so on and so forth. So we can go back to the main report, and this is basically what we were going to create and show you, and I'll show you how even you can use the top segments as well, which is present here to indicate the sales are more likely to be low. What are those segments? Okay, so what I'll do is remove this by selecting this and removing it, and from the visualization we can come to this particular visualization, which is key influencer chart. So we'll click over here on the key influencer. Let's expand this little bit so that we can see it properly. Now this is where nothing is being configured. So we need to come here on the fields. In the fields, we need to first specify the metric. It can be sales metric, like what sales are going on. It can be a profit. So anything which has like sigma, we can choose that. And maybe you may want to look at the discount, on which project or in which product you are giving more discount. So all of that information we can evaluate from the key influencer perspective, like for which product is influencing the discount a lot. All right, so for that what we can choose is the sales. As I enabled, the first field is populated with the field sales. All right, so now once we have this, we can go to explain by. And for explain by, we need to choose a dimension, and the dimension what I want to choose is the product subcategory, as it has a lot of product subcategories that we want. However, we also have the option of we can even have the product names as well as part of the going to a lower levels. All right. So if I just expand this and minimize this and minimize this, so we are back to the same chart, and I will put it in a focus mode. So what do we have over here is on the left hand side, we have these product subcategories, which is shown as the key influencer, which is influencing sales to increase, and it is what mentioned over here. Copiers and fax is the highest one. Then you have office and machine and their relevant values. So these are the main influencer, and these are the total values. Here you have the option where you just want to view the influencer, so you can enable that, and you will only see these categories which is present here. Now coming back to here, you can choose the value from here and basically get a particular same category highlighted over here. And on this chart, if you see, you have the average as well. So this is the average excluding the selection. All right, so this is the complete average. All right, now if you see, you have the option of increase. You can also see the decrease, and these are the categories which is enabling you, or which is impacting the sales to decrease, like the product subcategories rubber brands, product subcategories labels, product subcategories paper and art and supply. So if you see these 4 categories is something, you know, the management may need to see what's really going on and whether it is good enough to continue with these categories or not, and maybe afterward these categories. Okay, so once we have this, then we also have another option is top segments. So the commentary which is here is we found 5 segments and ranked them by average of sales and population size. So average of sales is high, and what is the population size is basically your size. And select a segment to see more details. So let's go and select probably this segment number 2. So for this segment, the product subcategory is paper. And if you see in this segment 2, the average sales is 364 and 1.41k unit. So that means there are like a lot of units which are being sold, but still, which it is indicating that sales will more likely is low. So that means effort is going on here, however not enough output as compared to the other key influencer which is increasing the sales. So this is something which, you know, you can have the 2 sections, the key influencer section and the top section over here, which you may want to use it. Apart from this, apart from these configuration and these views which you can see, you have the formatting option. Let's say you want to format it maybe from your organization perspective. So you have like general, which is common, but I'll come to analysis visual colors. So maybe the primary color is your primary organizational color. For example, you may have something like red as something which you want to indicate for negative output, or maybe from your organization perspective you may have something like branded color like this one. Just could not select it. Yeah, this one. So that is something you can change. What is a primary, what is a secondary color, primary text color, secondary text color, so on and so forth. And then if you have enabled the drill down, which we have not done in this case, and but if it is enabled, then what should be the drill down color? Rest of the properties, if you see, is similar to what we have. So these are a couple of properties which you can change. Also within the analysis, you have these option enables, like enable key influencer and enable segment. If segment is not enabled, then you will not find that. So if you are just interested in giving this particular section, then you should disable this. But for now, let's enable it. Analysis type is continuous because we have taken the sales, which is a continuous data type. But if you have the categorical data type, which is giving you the counts, for example, the count of orders, the count of customers, then by default you will going to get the categorical. But you have the option of choosing it from here as well. And you want to enable whether you want to enable the counts or not. In case of categorical data, this will be enabled by default. So that's very quickly I wanted to show you how you can configure it and how you can use it within Power BI and finally interpret it. So that's all about the key influencer chart. Now I'll meet you in the next video with the new tutorial.